Steve, your side were knocked out of the Gennaro Adjon Trophy by Cardiff City after a 3-1 defeat. What's your assessment of the game?
Obviously disappointed to lose the game, but I think on terms of second half performance, I think we were outstanding. I think we pushed them for large periods of that second half. Obviously score a goal, and the momentum starts to shift towards us, but a little bit of vulnerability at the back, a bit of naivety I suppose, and we end up conceding a bit of a sucker punch. And in terms of their experience, they know how to kill a game and manage a game. But I said to the girls there, if we can compete like that every week, doesn't matter if we're playing Cardiff, Swansea, we'll get quite a lot of decent results out of it. So pleased with the second half performance.
And then obviously at the very start of the game you went toe-to-toe with them, and it seems to be quite a high intensity start to the game from both sides. Were you pleased that your side managed to ride through that battle and really give a good account of themselves, despite the fact, as Dal said, they maybe weren't at their best?
Absolutely, it's always a bit of a fear in the back of your mind. First game back after Christmas, we've only been back in a week, so there'd be a bit of fatigue, a bit of rustiness, but I think we got off to a relatively good start. We were competing. If you look at the 2 goals, I think quality strikes, good finishes, but just not reacting, not being that little bit sharper to the second ball. But I think second half, we can hold our heads really high with the performance, because I think that we played really well.
And obviously, as you've just said, your side can hold their heads high, but is there some value in this performance in the fact that there's a lot to take going into when we face them at Cardiff City Stadium in a few weeks' time? Absolutely,
and I think we used the first game in terms of to reflect. We had some good conversations as a group, really, staff, players, to improve and get better, and we put a good run of results together on the back of that. And I think this is another example. I think we're not too far away in terms of that second half performance, and it'll give us a lot of confidence going into the game away from home. Obviously, we've still got a little bit of work to do, but we've got a couple of games coming up now, so that we're going to look to target to work on these things, and hopefully gives us a better chance to get a better result.
And then just finally to touch on Luisha Duran, obviously stretchered off in the game. Have you got any update on the status?
No update at the moment. Obviously she looked in a little bit of discomfort when she went down. Obviously the medical team have had a little bit of an assessment of her, and obviously we'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. But hopefully she'll be back on her feet, back on the pitch as soon as possible. But we wish her all the best in her recovery.
Cheers, Steve.
Thank you.